A Dangerous Woman to Marry by Dr. Myles Munroe. Hello everyone, if you're here, it means you like Dr. Myles Munroe. Our job here is to share simple messages. Today, we are talking about his message on the topic, A Dangerous Woman to Marry. Marriage is a good thing. It is a wonderful institution given by God to mankind because He knows the value of having someone in your life. It is generally difficult to live with another person, especially under the same roof. Sometimes, living with your own self is not always a happy moment because you tend to disappoint you once in a while. Marriage is a lifetime commitment, one which only death can separate you two in the eyes of God. It will be a painful and difficult way to spend the rest of your life when you are with someone who takes away every form of peace from your life. Nobody is perfect, so from time to time you will disagree because you are two individuals with different upbringings and ideologies. So you will sometimes differ. Men generally have more weight on their shoulders than women, which means they need more help and support than women. That is why God made the woman a helper to the man. So as a man you have to be careful with the kind of woman you marry if you want a successful life. Proverbs gives a warning to young men about life. It says they should follow the commandments of God because they are a lamp unto our feet and a light to our path. The teachings of God give you wisdom for living. It will keep you from the immoral woman. The immoral woman is a woman without any morals. She has no self-respect and no respect for others. Proverbs also talks of the adulterous woman who young men should be careful of. A woman who is loud and defiant is a dangerous woman to marry. A good woman is not loud. A woman of God is not loud. Being loud is a characteristic of worldly women. They are flippant and talk without control. A quiet woman, who only talks with necessity, is a soothing balm to a man because he will always find peace beside her. A person with a quiet spirit brings peace to those around her. After a long day at work and facing the world with all that pressure, it will be lovely to return to a woman who brings peace and calm to the spirit. It is dangerous to marry a loud woman. Another characteristic of a dangerous woman to marry is one who is always moving around. She is always meddling in other people's business. According to Proverbs, she is moving up and down on the streets looking for the latest gossip and people to gossip with. People who gossip always tend to find themselves in trouble because what you say about people will always get to them one way or the other. Gossips also have no credibility and cannot be trusted. As a man, imagine people shouting and quarreling in your house because of something your wife said about another person. It will be a shameful event. One you don't want to be associated with. A good woman takes care of her business and keeps her priorities right. She does not have time for idle talk. Every responsible person doesn't have time for idle talk. So if you want a constructive home, then avoid an irresponsible woman. A beautiful woman without discretion is like a gold ring on a pig's snort. A lady without discretion has no boundaries. She goes just anywhere, anyhow, is very careless about her integrity and dignity. She dresses anyhow, not reflecting the standards of God. No self-respect or judgment in the way they do things. A godly woman does not throw herself anyhow or is swayed around by the winds of the world. The Bible says a woman represents her husband. As a man, don't marry a woman who cannot represent you well because she lacks self-respect and good judgment. The Bible says a wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like cancer to his bones. Good character is very imperative in a woman. When choosing who to marry, be sure that she has a good and noble character, or else you will be buying a one-way ticket to hell on earth. Crowns are worn on the head, they are not kept behind or hidden. Men want to be with a woman they are proud of. Women they are not ashamed to show off. When choosing a wife, go for someone you'll be proud of publicly and privately. Avoid a quarrelsome and nagging woman. The Bible says it is better to sleep on the roof than to be in the same house with a nagging woman. A woman who is always complaining is a danger to your peace of mind as a man. Being with someone who only sees errors in what you do will only make you even more unproductive, and with time, you can sink and become a shadow of what you were supposed to be. Do not fall into that trap and suffer for the rest of your life. God is the creator of every human on the planet. He knows the heart of every person and the true identity that people sometimes hide behind masks. In your quest for a life partner, let God guide you so that you will not live the rest of your life in regrets. Thank you for watching. We hope you've been blessed by this video. If you felt encouraged, please share with others who might equally find it encouraging. And also subscribe for regular updates.